What's up, guys? Dankin here, and today we're going to be playing as Ezreal AD carry. Showing you guys today the new build on Ezreal that all the pros have been picking up. It was in Korean solo queue, like Korean solo queue, like high-elo, the high-elo Korean solo queue for a little while. And people started trying it, and they're like, whoa, this is really fucking good. So I've played it a couple games myself now to try it out, see how I felt about it, because people were asking me about it. And it feels really good. The Lethal Tempo Ezreal is so legit. So in this matchup, Nautilus shouldn't have bothered going for any of those melee mains at all, because they have double range and they'll do exactly what they just did to him. But my support did say in champion select he was autofilled, so we're not going to sit here and dock him anything. It's whatever. We'll just deal with it. They're pushing for level 2. Pretty standard stuff. But we're chilling. So the whole concept of Lethal Tempo Ezreal is it's a very, very short cooldown rune. It's only a 6-second cooldown. Wow, that actually hit me. Good hook, but I'm not sure we want to go super hard on it. Just some good return damage. But since it's such a short cooldown, you proc it all the time, every time you land a Q on someone pretty much. And you get all the attack speed out of it. Where Ezreal's other common keystone, Conqueror, it was fine on him, but especially after the nerfs as well, it was just kind of there. All it did was, passive damage, a little bit of healing. It just didn't do that much. So people have been trying other stuff. Press the attack Ezreal has been rising in popularity. So has Lethal Tempo. And I'm choosing to talk a lot about these fucking minions, man. I'm choosing to talk a lot about this just because this lane is not going to be fun for just a couple more minutes. Because early game, since we have the melee support versus Senna is a champion that you don't really kill lane with, but you can usually win it pretty well, right? Because Senna being a range champion, if you're against any of the melee supports, you can abuse it early, and then after they either get their first back or get a gank from the engaged supports, like anything like that, that's where Senna doesn't really do so hot. So we're just chilling for now, CSing up, and we'll chill. The rest of the build for the Lethal Tempo Ezreal is completely the same, so no need to worry about that. Here are the runes. Make sure you are running at the very least Presence of Mind and Manaflow Band. Those are the important ones because of the synergy with Muramana. So that's all the important build information. Otherwise, it's just playing Ezreal. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm not necessarily matching the auto attacks of Ashe here, but I do not want to really have it be a situation where it's constantly crashing under my tower with tremendous amounts of minions. For two reasons. One, that makes it really hard for me to even get the minions in the first place. As you can see, I'm very much struggling like until I have AD. And two, it actually makes, or it does a lot of tower damage. It lets them really chip away at towers. So. Ooh. I like Senna a lot, honestly, myself. I just really feel like her mana costs need to be nerfed. She spends way too much mana for... Oh, good try, buddy. I need to make sure that I walk up there a little bit with him. Okay, maybe. That was their flash. Just back out, just back out, just back out. Okay. Whoa, still, dude. Just back out. It's really good. We cannot keep going. Just chill, brother. All right. We got some flash. We got their heal. It's good. We got a lot of good stuff. That doesn't hit me, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grab Sheen and actually I'm gonna do this and this. Okay, so we build the Fairy Charm to build into Tear of the Goddess. I built the refillable potion because I do not have a sustained support. And if you don't know this, Relic Shield or Steel Shoulder Guards, whichever one, you know, your support builds, the execute support item does not heal anymore. Ever since they changed support items, that does not heal you. Just keep that in mind. It just executes, just shares the gold. Does not heal. Because so many people, like, straight up still argue with me about the fact that, well, they think it heals. It does not. It was taken off the item. So, important to remember, you do not have sustain from your support item anymore. But I chose to go Sheen over tier here, since we need to fight. Like I've got this engaged support that is against a now flashless AD carry. We want to fight, right? Like, we want to fight. If I buy tier, I have effectively spent 850 gold on 0 damage stats. Where Sheen makes it so, like, Ezreal is quite easily one of the strongest AD carries. And I still have heal, land the Q. And I'm going to flash out of here. Good shit. I missed the Q. Oh, no. Maybe? Maybe? We know Senna is the one that doesn't have flash then. So, good shit, guys. My ult's coming in. Boom! Nice! I get the shutdown. Super well played by my team. Hit him with the dumb frog. And did you see that Ezreal Sheen chunking damage? The purchase is already paying off. And as I was saying, guys, we do not need that tier immediately. It's a great item, sure. If you have only enough gold to get a tier and you're just having a farm lane, it's totally fine. It really is. But your Ezreal, you are going to stack your tier no matter what. You can afford to buy it just a little later. So finish off that wave. Make sure it gets completely down and gone under the turrets. We'll grab this and exactly enough money for the pickaxe. And for the next, I don't know, 12-ish minutes or so, we are going to be pretty much using our Q on cooldown. Even if we're staying in lane, just shoot your Q the other way if you don't want to shove. But use your Q for everything. Stack that bitch. Because now that we have it, we do want to stack it. Getting Mirror Mana really fast is a priority. So as you can see, I've used Q literally off cooldown on my way back to lane. And, nice. Q that. Auto this. Q up here. Alright, so they're clearing our control ward. Q that one. My ultimate's almost back up, so that's really good. Q up here. Now, once again, I'm just queuing off in the distance because I don't want to kill those minions instantly, right? I want to be fully last hitting these because they are flashless, mobility-less AD carries. I want this wave on my side. So I don't want to be shoving super, super hard by queuing minions at full health. I want to be last hitting. So I know it looks silly when I just launch Qs off into the middle of nowhere. But trust me, I'm doing it intentionally. I might miss, yeah. Oh, nice hook, my guy. Damn, the combo. Goodbye, Ashe. And now we just shove this lane in again. Okay. Well, this doesn't actually really do anything to me. And we can dive her if he wants to do it. My man. Okay. So Senna E, getting her off the turret is still really good because just look at all the experience and money that even now the support's missing. If no one is able to get this, that was Senna's R. But if no one in the bot lane is able to pick up all this experience and gold, that's really good. We do need to be careful of if we do want to dive like as soon as she gets back, because Ashe will be back here very soon. There she is. And Ashe, I was going to say should be 6 soon. Correction, is 6. So, that is that. I'm not going to hit this minion because I want this to kind of stall out. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. What are you doing? Now it's an even wave. So if we had let that minion live for just a second longer, that actually, ooh, good try. That actually would have kept the lane just a little bit more on my side. But it's okay. Ashe W'd, so the wave is actually going to be slowly pushing towards me again. Because of, actually, it might not have been enough. Whoa, those minion... What the heck? These minions have been lifting. What the... Ooh. This game is really close. I like this. Because this will give me a really good chance to show just how strong Ezreal is for carrying. Good dragon pickup. How's our tier looking? 168. So, not bad. Not bad. It goes faster when you go back and finish the Manamune too. I need to respond to this fight. Ooh. I was not paying attention. I don't know if that's a fight that I could have been to sooner, but they're coming back to the lane to pick up this wave. This is an opportunity for me to back. Some would try and go for this turret, but that's stupid because there's a Warwick right here. My Nautilus is backing as well. He may have stayed to go with me for the turret if he saw me going for it, but I'm doubtful. So we'll pick up Ionian Boots here and pick up our Manamune. So now we've got big stacks stacking. It's even easier to stack now because on Manamune, not only do you get 5 mana per stack instead of 4 on the tier, it also stacks on your auto attacks. So every time you're autoing now, you'll be getting more of those stacks. And Ionian Boots just to cap out our CDR. Ezreal can pretty much go whatever boot he wants, but I like Ionians. And we haven't really made a lot of use of the Lethal Tempo yet, but that's mainly just because we've been chilling and not like fighting. Just gonna get that IQ. Let's see. So their Darius is their threat, and that alone is actually honestly not a bad reason if I wanted to build an Iceborne Gauntlet, just for that alone. Because Iceborne Gauntlet, while it does fine damage, it doesn't do near the damage that Trinity Force does, right? So you don't usually build an Iceborne Gauntlet if you want to do more damage. But the Iceborne is amazing for utility. So we could build it for the kiting. And let me reiterate on this a little bit, because a lot of people do get confused when they're playing Ezreal. If you see a lot of AD threats on the enemy team, that doesn't mean build Iceborne Gauntlet. Oh, that's a huge hook. My fucking boy. Do you see how easy it is for Ezreal to follow up on these hooks? He lands a hook, I can just blow my load. And we annihilate whoever he grabs. Because that was through Senna ultimate, through Ashe heal, and flash. Oh shit. Alright. I'm gonna heal him here. I'm actually gonna E forward because I'm crazy. As long as I intentionally stand behind my Nautilus. Okay, my Nautilus is dead. I can actually kill this guy. Get off my face, bitch! Alright. Sick. So I'm sorry my Nautilus died there. I'm sorry, my boy, but I have revenged you, at least. Anyways, as I was saying about the Iceborne Gauntlet, just because there are a lot of people with physical damage on their team does not mean you build Iceborne Gauntlet for the armor. If you are building Iceborne Gauntlet on Ezreal because you're thinking to yourself, damn, I need armor, then that means you either need to position better or assess your threats better. If you're playing against things that have really heavy dive on you, like say a Zed or a Pantheon or whatever other amalgamation of champion that does a lot of physical damage and can also dive really hard, then you can justify it for the armor. But if you are only against, say, 80 carries or just like random things that don't really have access to you as Ezreal, and then you're still building Iceborne Gauntlet because you need armor, that's not you needing to itemize better, that's you needing to play better. because Ezreal is designed to be super slippery. He's super hard to get on. And that's intentional. That's how our boy is. He's dead. Nice. Good dodge, my man. Oh, I missed the Q. I'm sorry. I think if I landed that Q, we could definitely go there. If you don't know about Ezreal's kit, every time you land a Q, all of your abilities have their cooldown reduced by a second. Or is it a second and a half? Second and a half. Yeah. Second and a half. A little deep by the Hecarim, but he's in there to win. I'm coming. I'm coming, my boy. All right, as long as I stay away from him, literally all I need to do is not exactly what I did. I'm going to flash this here. There we go. Because I didn't want to be in range of Warwick's Q. I didn't know if his Q was up, so I flashed out of it just to be sure that I wouldn't get feared and then killed. So had I not made the mistake of just messing up in the first place, I would have been able to save my flash. But way better to just commit my flash there and win. So we'll back, grab the Trinity Force. I'm grabbing Trinity Force because I'm very confident in myself this game. These, like, their enemy, the entire enemy team only has access to me if I get hit by Senna Root, Ashe Ult, Lux Root, or Warwick Ultimate. Otherwise, the enemy team does not have good ways to threaten me if I play well. Does that make sense? I have this, my man. Maybe. Yeah, my boy. Thank you, my friend. All right, so 578 on the Manamune. Haven't been paying attention to my own rule. If that Q landed, I actually might have been able to kill Lux. Because I do a lot of damage right now. I got my entire Trinity Force, and that is big dong. Big, big dong. And I'll have to compliment my Nautilus after this game. Because as you guys know, I don't play with my chat on in-game. But he's doing really well for us this game. Especially as an autofield support. So. Good job, my friend. Need to E away. Ooh, dodge that. Launch the ultimate straight up through here. Keep on throwing Qs as I walk away. Darius flash. I can E forward to kill this guy. Since no one else was like actually still actively running towards me due to the Herald being dropped bottom, I knew I could jump forward there. Because remember, keep that threat assessment always in your mind. We know what is our threats. Warwick Ultimate was the only thing that could have still even potentially been an issue, and I was pretty damn far away. This is the other issue. Ow. That's the thing that I need to watch out for? Nice knock up Ziggs. Allows me to get the easy EQ. All right. And I can back for my Bilgewater here, but I don't need to yet. Bilgewater is also really good on Ezreal, not just because it's just generally really good, but because it also increases that slipperiness I was talking about. I have a red buff, so I do need to be a little mindful. If I launch this here, maybe? No. We tried. Darius doesn't have flash. His only avenue of getting onto us is by running really fast with Ghost. Or I just E4 because I'm a crazy madman. But that's Lux's flash. Turret's gone. Thank you, Ziggs W. Avoid the Q. I want it back. I'm not really doing these to take them. I was doing them to keep stacking. We just finished stacking. So this power spike is insane. Dropping my blue trinket here just to make sure I'm safe on this back. The only threat is that way. We'll sell this. And I'll actually buy a control ward since we're going to want to start prepping the vision around Baron. As you can see, my vision score is less than stellar this game. I have not been contributing much. So. Alright. Merman stat, we are out of the bindings of needing to keep on queuing. I am on my way. Oh. I'm sorry, Ziggs. I didn't know you were using yours there, my friend. We can actually fight this still. Due to my Merman power spike. That was a really good hawk shot. I should be safe. Oh, my fucking boy. I'm dead. Oh, maybe I'm not. They're not going on to me. Nice. Yes. All right. Use the ultimate for my E to pop my Q. Good shit. I'm going to flash forward onto her. Nice. Great job, Nautilus. This Nautilus has got my number. He knows exactly what I want, and I'm loving this. It's truly a great feeling when you get that support that's really playing to what you want to be doing. So whether he fully knows he's doing it or not, I don't care. All I know is we got it. I'm gonna teleport, delay the minion long enough to get it. That's a hit. Look at that chunk. And the other cool thing I could actually do in this game is I could actually get a Duskblade. Since they have so many squishy champions, actually they only have 2 that aren't building armor. Duskblade Ezreal is ooh, I'm not risking this. Whew. This is why you never overstep. Ah, oh, I thought I got the blue. Damn it. I'm gonna eat over here. There we go. Buffer his pull with my Q. I know how much damage my champion does. My ultimate's coming in. Slammed it. Jammed it. I'm coming in. E over this wall. It ain't gonna be enough. Oh, Hecarim wants it though. Is my man gonna get it? Oh, the ult? Maybe a little too deep? Okay. I can afford so much though. So I really want to go back. I really, really, really want to go back. Just try and be careful, team, because these 2 are coming up soon. Ping those death timers for your teammates, guys. So many times people do not pay attention to death timers and they overstay because of it. So if you see your team potentially overextending, or even if you're just pushing, always feel free to hold tab, ping the death timers. Just so everyone sees it, if nothing else. Do not ever, and I know this is going to sound silly, but do not ever be afraid to ping your teammates. Ping everything. Because information in League of Legends is everything. So the more you know, the more you can actually think about and work with. So we're going to get this pushed in, because we always want this mid inhibitor to be a threat that they have to worry about. If they do not handle this, they lose their inhibitor. So that's what we want them to always be thinking. With my Bork, Darius should have no chance at getting onto me. Look at that. You damage. Alright, I might have to leave you out to dry, my man. I'm sorry. Launch the ultimate. I won't. Alright, nothing's still on me. Nothing, no tricks under my sleeve. Good hook. In situations like that, it's hard for me to justify being in auto attack range on that Darius, because if he has his flash still, like I don't know if his if he ever uses flash from when it was down earlier, but I know it was there we go. Had to bust out the I know I said I have no tricks up my sleeve, but I had to bust out the tricks up my sleeve. A true magician never reveals his full hand. So I did what you can do to pretty much any hook ability as Ezreal. Oh god. Yeah, now you over here, son. Is that the perfect Ezreal game? No ulting. It is! Beautifully played by my team. Holy shit, guys. Nautilus, you... my man. And we got promoted. Nice. Oh, I skipped gold 3. Nautilus, my boy, you beasted that game. Great fucking job, dude. 30,000 damage. Not bad. 16-0-6. And you all have seen the power of the Lethal Tempo Ezreal as well now. So it's not troll. People are not worried about it. And if you still don't know kind of why Lethal Tempo works, it also works in a good way from what is it? Ezreal got his attack speed growth buffed, is what he got buffed. And apparently, I don't know, I don't know enough about it to say for sure, but I heard actually some analysts in LCK in the LCK talking about how Ezreal's attack speed growth buff impacted the use of Lethal Tempo or something like that. So I don't know, but as you all can see, Lethal Tempo is not troll on Ezreal, and it feels so good to play from that auto attack speed being so high. And if you're still unsure, try it. Just take it into a normal game. What do you have to lose? You'll just maybe find that you still just like Conqueror more. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, do leave a like and a comment. It really does help me out. If you want to, you can subscribe, ring that bell to be notified whenever I go or whenever I upload a video, or you can follow me on Twitch to be notified when I go live there. If you learned something in this video, which I hope you did, because I tried to make this pretty informational as far as AD carry games go, well, I hope it helped. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace!